Ooh, girl, when I tell you this situation got me hot, I mean hot, y'all. Because, see, this is exactly why black people stay side on Hollywood and all these comedy spaces, right? Every single time something traumatic happens to us black folks, every single time we bury somebody of ours, every single time we watch one of our own suffer in front of the whole entire world, somebody always think it's comedy material. We are not y'all laughing joke. Somebody always think we a punchline. And I'm sick of it. We are tired. We exhausted. We are angry about this. Because why is George Floyd still the joke? Why? Y'all don't got nothing else to joke about? What exactly is funny about a black man begging for air while the world watched him die on camera? And let me just say this right now before these fake comedy defenders start foaming at the mouth. Don't come over here with that, oh, it's comedy. Comedy is supposed to push boundaries, mess, okay? Baby, y'all only push boundaries when it comes to black pain. I want y'all to push boundaries when it comes to Trump. I want y'all to push boundaries when it comes to MAGA. I want you to push boundaries when it comes to religion, okay? Push boundaries when it comes to Allah. Push boundaries when it comes to Christianity. Push boundaries. Hello? Hello? Honey, what I noticed, ain't nobody brave enough to play with everybody equally. No, they not gonna play with everybody equally. It's always us, our deaths, our trauma, our suffering, our funerals, our mothers crying, our communities burning, our people getting mocked while everybody sit around laughing like seals at goddamn SeaWorld. I'm tired of it. So, Tony, he gets up there talking about George Floyd, looking up, laughing so hard, honey, he can't breathe. Now let's stop right there. Let's sit in that nasty spirit for 1 second because that wasn't just a joke. That was disrespect. That was cruelty. That was one of them jokes where the room tell you who people really are. Cause see, when somebody can comfortable make a joke about a black man dying under a white police officer knee, that tells me something about their spirit. And when the crowd laughs at that, that tells me something about theirs too. And what made me even madder, y'all, was seeing people online trying to gaslight black folks into pretending we overreacting. Here they come with the same tired script they always use whenever black people defend ourselves. Oh, y'all too sensitive. It's just comedy. George Floyd was a criminal anyway. There it is. There it is. There it is. There go that anti-blackness jumping out. There it is. Because let another community get publicly mocked after a traumatic death and everybody suddenly understands respect. Charlie Kirk, Charlie Kirk, everybody understands respect. Okay? Everybody suddenly understands boundaries. But when it's us, suddenly we gotta lighten up. Nah, we done lighten up. Okay? And Kevin sitting there laughing made it even worse. I don't care what nobody say. I know some people gonna try to excuse it because it was a roast, right? Baby, I don't give a damn if it was held in a circus tent with the clowns hanging from the ceiling. I don't care. There are certain wounds in the black community that still ain't healed yet. George Floyd death wasn't just another news story for us. That cracked something open in this country. We watched a man die slowly while begging for his mother. We watch people debate whether he deserves humanity. We watch folks turn his death into politics, memes, merchandise, arguments, and now jokes at celebrity roast. And black people are supposed to just sit there and laugh along. Oh, hell no. Hell no. And let me tell you what really irritates me. These same comedians always want to scream, free speech, free speech, after they say something foul, but never want to deal with the consequences afterwards. See, freedom of speech don't mean freedom from people dragging your ass, okay? That's the part they forget. You can say what y'all want to say. We can say you sound racist. Hello. We can say you sound disgusting. Both things can exist at the same time. Stop acting shocked when people get angry after you spit on them with trauma. And Michael spoke up too, basically saying too many white writers were leaning into slavery jokes, race jokes, George Floyd jokes, and black trauma instead of actually using funny material. And honestly, I agree with him. Because somewhere along the line, comedy got lazy as hell. They don't even try to be clever no more. They just reach for shock value. Ha ha, Black Death. Ha ha, police brutality. Ha ha, racism. Baby, that ain't it. And that's not wit. That ain't intelligence. That is cheap. That is low hanging fruit for people who want to feel edgy without actually being talented. And let's really talk about it. Black people are exhausted. We are exhausted emotionally in this country. Okay? We carry everything. We carry fear. We carry generational trauma. We carry the stress of constantly seeing our humanity debated online. Then every time we finally say, this shit hurts, this shit hurts, somebody rush telling us we don't have the right to feel hurt. That's the mind warfare after a while. That fucks with your mind. It really does. Because imagine telling a community to revive trauma over and over while pretending it's entertainment. And another thing, these celebrities, these celebrities love black culture when it makes them money. They do. They love our slang, our music, our dances. They can't get enough. Our fashion, our coolness, our rhythm. They love our views, our clicks, our engagement, the streamers. But the second it's time to actually respect black pain, suddenly everything become a joke. Suddenly we too emotional. Suddenly we too angry. Suddenly we can't take comedy. No, baby. No, baby. We can take comedy. We just know the difference between comedy and cruelty. And I'm sick of people acting like George Floyd was just some random moment from history. That man got a family. That man got people that loved him. His daughter got to keep growing up hearing strangers mock her father's death for internet laughs and applause breaks. Think about how evil that is for a second. Think about the spiritual sickness it takes to turn somebody's murder into a standing ovation line. And see, this is why black audience are becoming more vocal now. Because we are noticing the pattern. We are noticing who always become the joke. We are noticing whose humanity gets reduced down to the damn memes. We are noticing how people treat our suffering like entertainment content. We are noticing all of it now. And people don't like that black folks are speaking up louder because for years they expected us just to absorb the disrespect quietly. but not anymore. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. And before somebody say, well, Cat Williams was there too, baby. Cat ain't even know the one who made the joke. People online mixing everything together because the roast already had attention due to Cat and Kevin ending their beef publicly. But the outrage came from Tony's comment. Let's keep the facts straight while we drag people into this. Cause baby, if we gon' set the kitchen on fire, let's at least put out the pot on the damn stove. The bigger issue here ain't even just one comedian. It's the culture around this mess. It's the obsession people got with humiliating black people publicly for entertainment. It's this appetite folks got seeing us degraded while people told to clap along, clap, clap, clap along. And honestly, I think a lot of black folks are spiritually tired of that shit. We are tired of being everybody's punchline, okay? We are tired while we are the one that's carrying American culture on our backs. And what's crazy is these same people be shocked when black audience stop supporting certain celebrities, certain comedians, certain platforms. Baby, respect matters. Energy matters. How you speak about dead black people matters, especially one whose death sparked protests all around the world. George Floyd became a symbol of something bigger than himself. Whether people want to admit it or not, his death forced this country to confront an ugly truth about race and policing. So turning that into a roast material was always going to blow up. And honestly, I'm glad people got angry. I am. Something should make us feel uncomfortable. Something should get checked publicly. Because if nobody says nothing, people keep getting bolder and bolder until cruelty becomes normal entertainment. And I refuse to normalize that shit. We are already dealing with enough in this country as black folks. We don't need our dead people mocked too. That joke wasn't just too far. It exposed the mindset, and the laughter afterwards, it exposed even more.